Brothers and sisters of the auditory arena, let us gather round and bear witness to a discourse of monumental proportions, a verbal coliseum where rap giants like Drake and Kendrick Lamar stand poised for ideological battle.
Drake go down. We got Not Like Us playing 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no other rap songs in the world. I'm not mad at Steph Curry for feeling like that because I ain't gonna lie, I loved the song when it first came out, but after a while it was like, yo, come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. And we probably gonna throw around and hit at the Super Bowl now, right? Okay, cool. Which is ill, because, you know, J. Cole, first person shooter, big as the Super Bowl, and now, you know, somebody else got the Super Bowl. Shit's crazy, right? Thank you, baby. So, he released this song recently. I forget the name of it. Somebody put the name of the song that he dropped in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear that. Yo, Wilson, I don't want to hear that. He's sending shots. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Not Watch the Party Die. I'm not talking about Kendrick joint. Poor Antonio. Poor Antonio. Okay, poor Antonio. And this is what I say, like, in a way you over-dramatizing this. Because when you say you would have lost a bro if you got involved, it's certain I don't get with that. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of co-signing that's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't want to ruin the relationship and this, that, and the third. First of all, let's just be clear. It was J. Cole that said, me, Kendrick, and Drake, we the big three. It was Cole that said that. It was Cole that said that. Correct? I'm not bugging, right? Thumbs up in the chat. It was Cole that said that, right? It was Cole that said that, right? That's funny, is it? If you really, really want... Right. It was Cole that said that. So the response that came from that was mother for big three. It's just big me. You know when you got like one of your homeboys is bullying your other homeboy, and you know the one that's getting bullied, he's saying, I don't want to fight, man. You know we boys, man. We boys. So you know I ain't trying to go there with him, man. You know we really boys, man. We ain't. And the other night, man, that. I slapped the shit that he think he big and bad, but I don't want to fight today. I don't really want to. Come on, son. Come on. You know, that's my bro. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to walk your bro around the corner and be like, yo, man, what's some ping, ping, ping? Sometimes you got to ping, 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 ping. Like, chill out. Show love. Help him up off the floor, you know, dust him off, dust off his clothes, pick his hat up, put it back on his head. I'm not supporting a crash out, bro, because I don't believe none of this is a crash out. I don't believe none of this is a crash out. It ain't on other rappers' time. You dig what I'm saying? We talking about that gave us like To Pimp a Butterfly and you know Black Power. We talking about those. We talking about a nigga got two ponytails right now. We talking about that, and that's not to say, yo, you know me, man, or whatever. I'm just saying this is not.
Enter Matt Hoffa, a Brooklyn-bred rap philosopher, standing at the crossroads of hip-hop's lyrical warfare, dissecting the lingering tensions between two of the industry's heavyweights, the sixth god himself, Drake, and the enigmatic Kung Fu Kenny, Kendrick Lamar. This is not a mere squabble over radio spins or album sales. No. This is a clash of titans. A battle of cultural ethos where diss tracks are not just bars, but strategic missiles launched in the grand game of dominance over the throne of rap. First, we must acknowledge the layers of complexity that shroud this beef like fog rolling over the Serengeti. On the surface, it's just rap, diss tracks, punchlines, and subliminal shots fired back and forth between two giants of the genre. But beneath the veneer of this musical sparring lies a deeper question: who is the true king of contemporary hip-hop? Matt Hoffa, ever the sagacious observer of the rap game, knows full well that this isn't just about Kendrick and Drake trading verses. This is about the very soul of hip-hop: authenticity versus commercial appeal, depth versus accessibility. Now, let's break down the combatants. Drake, that ever-calculating, chart-topping juggernaut, has long been the darling of mainstream success. His ability to churn out hit after hit, to dominate the airwaves and social media, is nothing short of sorcery. But this is also the crux of the issue. For every club anthem, for every emotionally tinged Instagram caption, there are critics who question Drake's lyrical integrity. Is he too polished? Too calculated? Too safe? Matt Hoffa knows that Drake has mastered the commercial game, but the question lingers: has he lost his edge in the process? On the other side, we have Kendrick Lamar, arguably the most cerebral figure in modern rap, an artist whose every verse feels like a deep dive into societal injustice, racial politics, and personal introspection. Kendrick's albums are not just collections of songs, they are cultural artifacts, designed to be unpacked and analyzed like scholarly texts. But herein lies the problem: Kendrick's brilliance, while undeniable, can sometimes alienate the casual listener. His music demands attention and contemplation, while Drake's music provides instant gratification. Matt Hoffa recognizes this dichotomy. Drake appeals to the masses, while Kendrick appeals to the mind. As Matt Hoffa ruminates on this battle of wits and words, he cannot help but note the delicate dance of diplomacy that has taken place between the two rappers. For years, we've seen subtle jabs, some more overt than others, but neither has ever truly gone full throttle in this beef. Why? Because, my friends, the stakes are too high. A full-on war between Drake and Kendrick could fracture the industry, and both men know it. Drake, ever the strategist, knows that engaging in a no-holds-barred battle with Kendrick could damage his meticulously curated brand. Kendrick, on the other hand, knows that while he may have the upper hand in lyricism, Drake's commercial clout could turn public opinion against him. And thus, we are left with a cold war of sorts, each rapper waiting for the other to make the first fatal misstep. But Matt Hoffa is no fool. He sees through the smoke and mirrors. He knows that this beef isn't just about rap supremacy, it's about power, influence, and legacy. Drake, with his chart-topping hits, endless streams, and massive fanbase, represents the commercial apex of what a rapper can be. Kendrick, with his Pulitzer Prize, his deep catalogue of socially conscious music, and his reverence among critics, represents the artistic purity of the genre. Both men occupy different ends of the hip-hop spectrum, and the real battle lies in which type of success will define the future of rap. And oh, the diss tracks. Matt Hoffa, being a battle rap legend himself, knows the significance of a well-placed diss. Drake, ever the tactician, has delivered some stinging shots in the past, subtle enough to maintain plausible deniability, yet sharp enough to draw blood. Kendrick, on the other hand, is a master of the overt yet coded message. When he calls out names, he does so with precision, and when he remains silent, his absence speaks louder than any words. Matt Hoffa sees the brilliance in this back and forth. This isn't just about trading insults, it's about controlling the narrative. But let's not get it twisted, Matt Hoffa isn't just a spectator in this battle of giants. He has skin in the game, and his insights reveal a deeper truth about the nature of rap beefs in the modern age. The days of full-on diss track wars, where careers could be ended with one well-timed line, are over. In this age of social media, branding, and corporate partnerships, a rapper's image is as important as their bars. Hoffa knows this all too well. Engaging in a full-blown war can be more damaging to one's legacy than any lyrical loss. And then there's the question of legacy. Matt Hoffa, ever the wise sage of rap's gladiatorial arenas, knows that this is what truly matters in the end. Drake's legacy is already cemented in terms of commercial success, but can he ever truly be seen as one of the greatest if he avoids lyrical combat? And Kendrick, while revered as one of the greatest lyricists of all time, has yet to reach the same commercial heights as Drake. This battle, my friends, is not just about the here and now, it's about how history will remember these two rap titans. In conclusion, Matt Hoffa's dissection of the Drake vs. Kendrick beef is more than just a commentary onto rappers throwing subliminals. It is a meditation on the very essence of hip-hop, the balance between art and commerce, between authenticity and accessibility, between lyrical skill and mass appeal. The stakes are not just about who can drop the better diss track, they are about the future of the genre itself. As Hoffa reminds us, every move these rappers make, every verse they spit, every shot they take, is part of a larger game. A game where the ultimate prize is not just dominance in the moment, but a place in the annals of hip-hop history.